to the latest episode of Magnolia Clubhouse Weekly Report for the week of November 16th to the 22nd. I'm Ron, your host for this program, being broadcast in celebration of World Television Day, which is observed every November 21st. Television is a ubiquitous part of our lives, and there is no better way to celebrate than to watch this report from the administration unit.
This is Cassidy coming to you with the Administration Unit update. We just wanted to remind everyone that we're continuing to meet Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11:30. Some of the work that we're doing is counting the average daily attendance. We're working in spreadsheets. We're calculating donations received at the clubhouse and working on the coalition. So every Tuesday, we've been meeting with a new coalition, interviewing them, learning about them. We just met with Estonia this last week, Tuesday. We'll be meeting with New York tomorrow. So come and join us at 11 o'clock through the administration unit link. If you have any questions about in-person work or online work, please contact myself or James, and we'll look forward to working with you. Bye.
Anyone interested in Section 8 housing will want to stay tuned for this report from Willie.
You know what? I am so sick and tired of this apartment. It seems like every year it gets smaller and smaller. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, there's a lot of different things I can do. I need something that's gonna benefit me. This apartment. That's right. Laura sent an email about Section 8 yesterday. I think I'll go to my computer and fill it out. See y'all in a little while. Well, everyone, I'm here to talk about Section 8. Am I the only one in this room? It's soundproof. No air coming through here. So guess what? I can take my mask off. Ha! Everyone, I'm here to talk about Section 8. The waiting list has opened up, and if anybody out here wants to get Section 8, or if anyone that's looking to get another apartment, low income, get into a house, Section 8, there's a waiting list open up. And let me specifically say it's not the lottery. It is the waiting list. And it's for Cuyahoga County. So I actually filled it out for myself. Laura sent the link out to everyone, anybody who wanted to, a lot of staff. I also asked her to send it to me. So maybe if you think you need the link, talk to your staff or talk to Laura. The application process was really easy. I was very surprised how easy it was. It took me 10 to 15 minutes. I did it on my phone. Made me a small account, and they just asked you a few questions. Not a lot of questions. It was not a hard application to fill out. It was very easy. So if you think you need housing and you want to get into a better situation than you are, it might take a little while, but sometimes what I've noticed, if you go ahead and put it in, that little time period to go past, no, like that, especially if you get it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you get it. Hey, everybody. I just got finished filling out my application. I feel good about that. I'm back again. But there's an update. That first application that you seen on the last clip was basically the preliminary application. It sent me an email and told me I have to fill out a more in-depth application, which is okay. I'm still happy about that. And I think you should be too. You should still go fill out an application if you want to, get another apartment or get yourself into a house. Section 8 is a pretty good program that a lot of people in my family used when I was younger. Not too many people on it now, but it helped get them to certain places where they needed a life at that time. So go ahead, give it a try.
Thank you, Willie. Anyone interested in contributing to the December issue of the Insider should contact Hajiba or attend the Communications Unit meeting on Monday at 2 p.m. right after the House meeting. All submissions must be received by November 23rd. In the meantime, Matthew has returned with a segment that he likes to call, What's Your Weekly Weather?
Hi everyone, I'm Matthew, and it's time for What's Your Weekly Weather? All right everyone, starting Monday, November 16th, 2020, we are looking at some windy weather. The gusts can go up to 22 miles per hour. The high will be 48 and the low will be 40. From there on out, we should be getting partly sunny, partly cloudy. Take your pick of how you want to see it. The glass half full or half empty, whatever. From there on out, from Tuesday through Saturday, we're going to have that kind of weather. And on Sunday, we're going to get a little rain showers here and there. For this week, the highs are going to be mostly in the upper 40s and lower 50s. And the lows will be in the mid-40s. All right, everyone. I'm Matthew. That was it for What's Your Weekly Weather. And now back to more main Magnolia news.
Thank you, Matthew. If you're interested in producing programming like this, then join the Communications Unit every Thursday morning. Contact a staff member if you're interested. Now, we present an update from the membership unit.
Hello, Magnolia Clubhouse. I'm Kevin from membership, and with me is Khalid, who will be presenting our unit report.
Kevin is at Clubhouse on Mondays from 8 to 12 p.m. Vince and Jen are there from Soup on Tuesdays, 8 to 12. Please let them know if you would like to come visit. We meet on Zoom Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. for the discussion. And if you would like to help us with our unit work, join us at 8:30 a.m. daily on Zoom. The membership unit does different work, including scheduling billing, attendance reports, and advocacy. Kevin is working on developing relationships with employers for TEs or supported employment. He continues to keep track of our calendar year report. If you're interested in employment, reach out. Please connect with Kevin. We continue to make reach-out calls to members, as well as update contact information for our members. Our unit would like to give a shout-out to the following members: Dale, Adriana, Teresa, Victoria, Khalid, Robert, Al, and Frank for their hard work on Zoom this past month and in person this week. Kevin?
We would like to recognize the following members who have achieved their milestone. Lasenia has been with Amazon for 90 days. Fred is with Casa Dolce Bakery for 90 days. And Al, who was recently hired at Prime Flight, is now a ramp agent part-time. James has been hired as security full-time at University Hospitals in Westlake. We look forward to seeing everyone, and we want to encourage those who have interest in joining with our unit work to sign up with us, and we'll talk to everyone later. Goodbye.
Thank you, Khalid and Kevin, for that wonderful report. In health and wellness news, the Whole Health Action Management Group, also known as WHAM, will not meet for the remainder of November and will resume next month. Now, it's time for Keith in Lakewood and Scott Trella, the man who has produced more than 500 podcasts.
Crowds prepare for the next opponent after a bye week and some familiar faces return. Ohio State prepares for their next opponent after beating Rutgers, and will Cavs basketball soon be around the corner? Hello, everyone, with our weekly Magnolia Clubhouse Sports Report, along with my partner Scott Trella. I'm Keith in Lakewood. We'll first start off with the Cleveland Browns after returning from their bye week as they prepare for playing the Houston Texans this coming Sunday at First Energy Stadium. And a lot of familiar faces will be back as running back Nick Chubb, guard Y.A. Tuller, tight end Austin Hooper, and defensive lineman Miles Garrett all return to the practice field. Scott, with our returning front favorites returning, how does it look for the Browns going into the second half of the season?
You know, every win up to this point now in this second half is a must-win.
Moving on to the NBA, where Cavs basketball may be closer than what you think, as the NBA announced a 72-game schedule as the NBA season returns on December 21st and 22nd, with the Cavs more than likely playing on December 22nd. Scott, with the first appearance of the Cavs since March 10th of this year, how does things look for the NBA as far as the Cavs returning?
Well, I still think it's going to be a while before the Cavs are back in the playoffs, at least 2 or 3 years. But I think they'll win a fair amount of games this year. But they're going to need a lot of help. And the draft is coming up this November on November 19th.
Yes, the Cavs have the number 5 pick in this upcoming draft. And hopefully they will pick a good player, as the season will be here a lot sooner than what everybody thinks. So stay tuned as we will dive more into the Cavs as it becomes closer to the season. Well, Scott, that is another weekly wrap-up of my Magnolia Clubhouse Sports Report and KIL. And Scott ended as you always do.
So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Any member interested in a Clubhouse scholarship for the spring semester should attend the Education and Employment meeting each and every Tuesday at noon. Use the Communications Unit link to join. Stay tuned for Jeanette, who presents this week's birthdays.
Happy birthday to Jerome, Jason, and Alexandra, Mary, Vince, Charles, Philip, and Lan.
This week's standard, number 23, underemployment.
Hi, I'm James, and with today's standard, it's number 23. The Clubhouse offers its own supported and independent employment programs to assist members to secure, sustain, and better their employment. As a defining characteristic of Clubhouse supported employment, the Clubhouse maintains a relationship with the working member and the employer. Members and staff in the partnership determine the type, the frequency, the location, and desire of supports.
There have been a lot of memorable quotes and phrases throughout the history of television. Here's a quote celebrating the late great game show host Alex Trebek.
The quote of the week: if you can't be in awe of Mother Nature, there's something wrong with you. Alex Trebek.
Well, that brings us to the end of this broadcast. Be sure to join us next week. Until then, remember that Magnolia Clubhouse is part of a vital international community of growth, hope, and opportunity. The mission of the Clubhouse is to ensure that the citizens of our community are respected co-workers, neighbors, and friends. In the meantime, however, connect with us at magnoliaclubhouse.org or on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks again. Have a great day. Live long and prosper.